Hi, replayers. Welcome. Come on in. Come in and rest a while. It's not all about what we create. The title today of my video is Be Kind to Your Mind, and just take this time to come and rest a while. Look, there's Freddie having his rest. We've been out with Ben this morning for a walk earlier this morning. He's having a rest. So if you want to art along, do. But if you just want to watch, or you've got me on in the background to go to sleep, or just yeah, just take some time to relax and some time for yourself. And I'll read the chat out for you, replayers. Here come the people live. Barbara, good afternoon. You're just stopping in for a short while. So nice to see you, Barbara. Sending you so much love. I know what sort of morning you've had. And Beth, good morning, Beth dear. You're up bright and early. Yes. Oh, come on in, Beth dear, and come and have a nice rest with us. And there's Mel Joy. Oh, hi Melanie. It was so lovely to see you earlier on in the week. It was really lovely. Tea and biscuits. It was a beautiful funeral, wasn't it, Melanie? It's really lovely. And you're having your afternoon tea with your sisters now, which is so lovely. And there's lovely Mrs. Gigi. Good morning. Good afternoon, I mean. So nice to see you. And there's Dar. Good morning. Oh, so nice to see you. Oh, come on in, Dar. Have a nice rest. And there's Janice. Good morning, Janice. And we have a public holiday here, but for Janice and other people in the States and all around the world, probably you're going off to work as normal today. There's Shannon. Shannon did her first live stream. I will link it below. Oh, that was congratulations on your first live stream, Shannon. I was honoured to be there. There's Stacey. Good morning, Stacey. Come on in. And there's Alicia. Hi, Alicia. Good morning. Come on in and rest a while. And so nice to see you. I was so inspired. Oh, I meant to bring it down. I think it's left upstairs. I will link Anne below. You did a wonderful journal yesterday, a concertina never-ending journal. Go to Anne's channel to find out more. Oh, you were up early to watch the funeral. Yes. You have a national holiday in Canada. I know they're having one in Australia on Wednesday, I do believe. Our Wednesday or Australia's Wednesday. I do get a little bit confused with the time zones and days. And there's Aunt Bex. Oh, Aunt Bex, I trust that you're healing well. Oh, come on in. I am making ATC coins today. There's Gail. Gail, come on in. Fred is here. Oh, thanks, Mrs. Gigi, for popping in the stream. And I'd like to share Mrs. Gigi's. All these will be in the description box later. Mrs. Gigi did last week. She did an owl. She created an owl journaling card, but it was from last week's prompts on an owl. It was lovely. Thankfully, you're getting better, nearly all better. You take your time. You're watching Dee Dee, and she's got a new sewing machine. That's lovely. I can catch that later. Thank you, Dee Dee. Isn't that fun for her? She's just starting her journey with a sewing machine. That's fantastic. And I noticed that Kathy C was teaching her grandchildren to use the sewing machine, which is so lovely to pass these skills down. Is she so funny about it? Oh, it's so lovely. She must be excited. I wonder whether she's going to be sewing Barbie clothes. Isn't that funny? Ah, right. What am I up to? Well, I wanted to make some ATC coins. Here's a lovely example of an ATC coin. There, yes, for Barbie clothes. Oh, isn't that funny? Don't tell Flo. Although, as you can see, Flo is already in a different dress than the tie-dye dress. Let me show you. Very spoilt young lady, isn't she? Young fairy. Look at her beautiful skirt. Isn't it gorgeous? It's got elasticated waist and ribbon and a heart and a little lovely netting top here. And I know, me too. Me too. Oh, Becky, her socks are made of old socks. That was from Sylvia and Heather. And Mrs. Gigi used to do a challenge, and they used to say upcycle a sock or upcycle a toilet roll, for instance. And that was from the challenge. I made her socks from an old pair of socks, and she wears them all the time. I love her dangly feet. So thank you, Melanie. It's gorgeous. I love her skirt, and so does she. The next project will be coming soon. Her wardrobe. Angela, good morning. So nice to see you. So nice to see you. Come on in and rest a while with us. I'm doing some slow stitching to start with, and then I'm going to be doing some painting, playing with paint. So literally what I'm doing is nothing fancy on these ATC coins. I'm making mine out of fabric, but literally I've got my little my little travel, I don't know where it is now, here, my little travel sewing kit, and I can take that up to bed with me or onto the settee and just sew things on. It's no great embroidery stitches. It's more of a mindful thing. Oh, so nice to see you all. Am I missing some? I think I missed that. Yes, it's Pam. Pam, do I hear congratulations are in order? Your first grandchild? That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Many congratulations. Are you sewing for that? What projects have you got in mind? This lovely ATC coin, it measures 2.5 inches. This one is made out of cardboard. Yes, your first. Congratulations, Pam. What wonderful news. Oh, Renee, thank you. Come on in, Renee. Oh, thank you. I know. Yes, historic times, I know. And Angela C, is it your first time in chat? Have I got that right? If so, welcome, welcome. Come on in. Anne's welcoming. Oh, lots of people are welcoming you into the chat. Yes, Shannon, historic. Yes, you're new. Angela, come on in. Come and rest with us. Oh, and there's little Pickles. Hey, hey, Janet. Hey, lovelies. Oh, good afternoon, little Pickles. Little Pickles is in the UK as well, aren't you? Oh, yeah. Come on in. So this one says, great things take time, and that was made for me by Julia. So to make an ATC coin, they are 2.5 inches round, but of course I'm making some with paper, but I thought, you know me, I do like to make things out of fabric. If you can make things out of paper, you can do the same with fabric. You're in the middle of making breakfast, Shannon. Yes, you get your breakfast and pop back when you can. Yes, definitely. And let us know what you're having. So you can draw around that, or you can find something in the kitchen, or my glue pot lid just happens to be 2.5 inches. So, there's Barbara. Come on in, Barbara. Come on in. I hear you've got a national holiday today. Yes. And I did the ice dyeing last week. I left it set up when I made Flo's desk, and I did it again. It's just so wonderful to have on the desktop. That was last week's live. And yes, I did some more fabric, just small pieces. You don't have to make a big deal and do it outside like I did before. Just to have it on the desktop means I just did a small piece of fabric. Let me show you. There's Jean. You've been up since 5:30. I can imagine, Jean. Yes, yes. I hope that was that to watch the Queen's funeral, not because you couldn't sleep or you're not well. Yeah. Well, come on in and we'll just take it easy. And you're up and crafting, Angie, and you've been up since 3. Well, I think just don't expect too much of yourself now, Angie and Jean. You've been up early. Just see if you can get some rest. Yes. So I drew around some fabric. Oh yes, that's it. I was going to show you my tie-dye fabric. So I just got my old sheet and tore up squares of fabric and then put the elastic band around them, put them on the ice. I did 5. Just little tiny bits of tie-dye. I find it quite releasing that it doesn't have to be a big deal. And just left it there, and I ended up with some little round tie-dyes. Here they are. There. And my NTC fabric coin, what I'm doing is I'm putting a bit of batting or wadding. Thank you, Gail. Thank you. And let me just draw around the batting with if this is a fabric pen, it disappears, but it doesn't matter because this is going inside. Barbara's singing to Renee. That's really lovely. Patty, come on in, Patty. So nice to see you. Come on in. You've got to craft because you've got to get something ready for the mail for Keisha's sale. I understand that. You're working hard. Are you still making the bowls at the moment, Angie? Here we are. And round we go. And then, so it's got a piece of fabric at the back. This lovely fabric, or back or front, I don't know which is the back or the front. It's sort of velvety, and it sort of goes with the tie-dye because it's got that like yin and yang sign on. It's lovely. That was from Julia. And just to make it a little bit smaller so it doesn't come over the edge. Yes, Pam. Yes. It's the late evening for you and you've watched it in the evening, haven't you? Hopefully people were able to get home from work in Australia to see that. And I believe you have a national holiday on, is it Wednesday, when your Prime Minister returns from being here in England? Yes. Well, come and join us for a while we just put all our worries of the world and our cares aside just for a little while. Doesn't mean to say they're not on our hearts, but we're just taking this little time to be kind to ourselves. Yes. And as we're doing that, though, I would like to light a candle. It's Thursday. Thursday. So that's our Wednesday. Yes. I get so confused. I'd like to light a candle to think of all those that are struggling in their minds and in their bodies. Just to take this little bit of time. There we are. Just to think of people. My heart has been going out for lovely Teresa and her hubby Ricky, and they've been in hospital all night, and there's not even a comfy chair for our dear Teresa to be on. That's it. Yes, thank you, Janice. And Ruth's got a holiday in Canada for the Queen. Yes. Yeah. So let's just take a nice breath in and blow that out now, because it's not always easy to be mindful when you're floating around papers and things. Yes, Little Pickles is saying love, hugs and positive thoughts to anybody who needs them right now. Yes, yes. And we have two Stacys, Stacey G and Stacey May in the chat. I'm loving that. We sometimes have two Janets, don't we? Three Janets in chat. And there's Vanessa. Good morning, Vanessa. Oh. Right, so I've made the circle a little bit smaller. Then I'm going to put these together, my little tie-dye, my little velvet fabric, put that in the middle. And as I say, it isn't rocket science. Sometimes, well, I'm not going to say, I'm not going to lie, it's not sometimes. I do need easy things, and you'll see me setting up little things to do. I've set up some paper round ATC coins there. I can just pick those up if I feel like it. But yesterday I had a really quiet day, I think, because I think we'd had a busy day Saturday. I can show you, I did vlog it a little bit, so I'll be able to show you tomorrow on the video. And yesterday I had one of those lovely days where I did sewing, just slow stitching. It's gorgeous, and some knitting some pumpkins. Good morning, Becky W. Just about to get the family off to school, and then you'll be able to have a little bit of time. He's got the whole world in his hands. That's lovely. I love that. We used to sing that round the campfire when I was a Girl Guide. He's got the whole world in his hands. It was earlier for us. So I met Ben and we had our walk out, and then I came back and I watched it on the BBC. And as I was setting up, I was watching the procession as well, Becky. Yes. I didn't go up to London. I went on Tuesday, as you saw from my vlog, and it wasn't quite so busy then. Yeah. Oh, and Carol's not with us today. I do hope Carol gets her electricity sorted out very soon. Thinking about lovely Carol from Magical Touch Studio. She's having her electricity done today. No power. There's Penny. Nice to see you. Really nice to see you. Oh, Penny, let me, I joined you on your live. Was that Thursday afternoon? I was at Ben's. What was I doing? What did I take? Oh, I took my quilting, my hand quilting. That's another thing I'm finding, that I just enjoy, just the rhythm of the stitching. They are replacing a transformer right near Carol. I know, poor thing. Yes, because you've got your phone, but you'll need to charge it up. So yeah, it must be hard. Oh, I know, Stacey. I need to get that mended. Little Colin's not working at the moment. Dear little thing. He's from the 70s, and in the 70s, he came from the Black Forest in Germany, but he was just from a conveyor belt of clocks with plastic little insides. He can't hear me, so I'm not insulting him. I mean to get him mended. I need to find. My dad used to nurse him to health and mend him with paper clips. My dad was very good at mending things. Mm. You do a live. Penny Pudge does a live Thursday morning at 6:30 and 1:15 a.m. 1:15 a.m. Mountain Time. Most of us here are Eastern Standard Time and Central Time. When I say us, I'm getting to know these times now. I will leave a link for your channel down below. That was lovely to join you the other day. That was really lovely because I'd seen you here in chat and I thought, oh, I wonder if Penny has a channel. So nice. Candy, good morning. Good morning. And classes have started for you, Candy. Are you doing that remotely or going into class? Because I saw some of the children's work. Was that on Instagram? There's lovely rainbows, I do believe. Thank you, Anna Bex. That's so kind of you. Mm. Oh, it would be 1:15 p.m. Sorry. Oh yeah, PM. Yeah, no, understand. Well, some people do go in the night, don't they? Zena likes to be late, and I know Beth and Rebecca streamed very late last week. Pam, you're in Mountain. Whereabouts do you live, Pam? Is that more California way? Mm. Oh, okay. I can do 1 p.m. says Pam. You're busy with the children and getting them ready for school, aren't you, Pam? You can't stay up till 1:30. Although I often do, because people are late. I didn't get to see Mary last night, but I watched the replay this morning and she was making a paper doll in honor of the Queen. Absolutely wonderful with a purple dress. Back with bacon pancakes. Delicious. Shannon sharing round bacon pancakes. I made myself American pancakes yesterday. I love that. So, now you see, I'm just sitting here chatting and I don't like to call things mindless. I think I prefer to call them mindful. Is that semantics? I'm not sure, but I was mindful of you more than my craft, so I don't know. But I think with every stitch, I feel myself relaxing. Now, what is the difference between slow stitching and embroidery? Is it just one of these things? Yeah, bon appetit. Oh dear. Nala needs a lesson or two from your sweet boy. Nala is Little Pickles, who has a colouring channel. And you do journals, and your colouring pages are very mixed media and very shiny. I love them. Has a cat called Nala. She's vocal. Is that, shall we say she's vocal? Yes, it's about the same slow stitching and embroidery. Absolutely, because embroidery you can take at lots of different levels, can't you? I think we say slow stitching at the moment. Oh, I thought that was a little bead. We say slow stitching at the moment, don't we? It's just the in buzzword. But I think what I like about slow stitching is that it doesn't really, if you look at people's work, if they choose to put it up online, it doesn't matter. Not every stitch has to be the same size, and the colours don't have to match. Just go for it. Yes, just go for it and pick up things. And oh, Carol, we were just thinking about you. Does that mean you're just quickly on your phone saying hi? Or does that mean they've finished doing what they have to do? You couldn't let a Monday go by without popping in so Loka can see Freddie. Loka, when Loka sees Freddie on the screen, he goes, oh, don't you, Loka? Do you howl? Oh. They're great friends. So you can see that this has become so mindful for me, because I'm not actually thinking about what I'm doing here. I'm just relaxing into this. I went off for a while, for a bit. You think they turned it back on because we are having bad thunderstorms? Oh, do you think that they can't do the work that they wanted to do because of the thunderstorms? And here comes Marty. She's been in chat for a while, but it took her a while to get the trolley loaded. You've got healthy. If you can't see the chat replayers, or you're resting your eyes, all the lovely people that are gently listening in the background, if you're resting your eyes, Marty's coming with healthy, there's even a little bit of sushi there, and unhealthy stack of pancakes. Healthy but yummy, yummy, yummy. And you've got a mixture there. Oh, Becky W says, thanks, Marty. I'm starving. Well, okay. That's a bit of a blow, isn't it, Carol? Because you got yourself psyched up, and then you might have to get psyched up again. Yeah. Oh. Marty says, oh, good morning, sweet friends. Help yourself from the trolley. Pom Pom, good morning. Come on in. Nice to see you. Come on in. Right, yes, and I'm just adding laces, but I think you get the picture. And I've got some lovely beads and bits and shinies to add to them. I've got some little beads. I was wondering whether to put some little beads in the middle of the tie-dye or just to leave it. I'm not sure. Oh, you're having hot chocolate. Oh, Karen, I'd love to have hot chocolate, whatever the weather's like. If you feel like hot chocolate, it's a comforting thing, isn't it? Hi, Karen from Australia. Good evening to you. Right, so I will put these away because I think it's pretty self-explanatory. And if it's something you'd like to have a go at, I think, yeah, have a little go. I'm going to put everything over here. I'm going to do something else now. Something else quite relaxing. I'm going to do some paint. I'm going to play with paint. So I'm going to just wrap this up. This is embroidery here. This is from a tea tray cloth from my mum. And the embroidery is the same on the back almost as it is on the front. Isn't that amazing? And it hasn't got anything dripped on it. So it's a nice cloth to have my slow stitching on. Isn't it beautiful? Some of them are stained. Some of them have never been used. But this one is just, I don't know, I just like this one. I like to use it. I don't like to put things away, but it's people's choice. Pop that one up there. So yes, let me put that away like that. And that can actually go in my bag just here. Let me show you this. Just as an idea, I've got a bag here, and I can either take this bag to Ben's or take it into the living room. I'm going by train to see my mum, so I'll probably take some slow stitching or some knitting in just a separate bag. So that's just an idea for you moving forward, if that's something that would help. So let's do some paint. I had Happy Mail this week. Some things have inspired me to want to paint. Malaya, good morning to you. Getting the children ready for school. Oh, come on in, come on in. Oh, Marty is giving Becky Waters Cheerios. That's a treat, isn't it? Becky, she's doing okay. I think she's 93. So not quite as old as the Queen. She just loves the Queen. She loved the Queen, and she went to the coronation. That's where she sort of got together with my dad. The families knew one another before, but they were evacuated up north. They came back down to live in London, my dad's family, and then my mum came down for the coronation, and my dad showed her around. Isn't that lovely? Oh, your mum, Shannon's mum's 93 as well. So I noticed that I was in Waitrose I don't know, Friday, and that's one of our supermarkets, and I noticed that they'd got magazines already, commemorative magazines. So I'm going to take her some booklets and magazines for her to flick through. Yes. Wasn't it, Malaya? I know, very moving, very moving. So yes, what has inspired me to paint? Now I have some Happy Mail that I'm going to show you later, but in my Happy Mail from Beth, it was a tag, and folded was this and it's slightly raised, it's velvet, and I thought, oh, that'll be nice on the jelly page. I've got something from lovely Alicia, and it's beautifully glossed. Those who water others will be watered. I love Alicia's bright art, but I thought this, because it's coated, as well as looking at it, I'm going to play with it. You can see flocked. Thank you. Flocked's very in, isn't it, Beth? You see, when you go to, what would you call them, home decor places, you see that you can get parrots and toucans, for instance, and they're flocked. I've even seen a flocked cuckoo clock. Can you believe it? If I'm missing anybody, let me know, won't you? So I thought, oh, I've already been spraying envelopes with that, and I had this was from Rebecca a while back, and then I received Happy Mail from Gail AC, and she's made me these gorgeous die cuts. Aren't they gorgeous? And she's put them on beautiful paper, and I'm thinking, before I use them, I would like to do some jelly printing with them. Melody, now you've said again, thank you, hello. I realised that I saw you in the chat earlier. I put it in my little head, and then it must have, that's what I do. And it would be later that I'd be saying, oh, Penny was in the chat and I didn't say hi. So without further ado, let me get the paints. I'm going to get the wonderful jelly plate out, because why not? Why not indeed? Why not indeed? So I've got some paints. Now, I'm just going to play. I'm not an expert at the jelly plate. But I do like to play with paint. And this is, oh, it's a great experiment, this, because I haven't looked at it before this. So I've got paper down here, lovely envelopes and lovely. So without further ado, let's put some paint down. Let's stop talking about it and do it. Melissa, good to see you. Now, where's all my lovely people saying, apron on, Janet? Although I've had this dress, doesn't mean to say I can get paint down it. Had it a long time, but it's one of my absolute favourites. I'm putting my apron on, I'm being good. Oh, nice to see you, Melissa. Nice to see you, Melody. We always bump into one another, don't we, Melody, in chats? Oh, right, so it's nice and oiled. And I haven't used it since that time I did a video and all the paper got stuck to it. Just because I haven't, I don't know why. So I'm just going to, I don't know whether I'm putting too much, too little. I'm just going to go for it. Just going to go for it. Oh, here's my lovely bread. I did treat myself to a new one because I thought, let's just put all this paper here. I thought it'd be nice to have one that went over the whole plate. Pile of paper there. So let's see if that spreads. Oh, it doesn't spread very well. Maybe I haven't put enough on. I'm going pop art here. Right, let's just, oh gosh, that's lovely. Oh, that's a lovely envelope already. Oh, I love that. Now, it's just, oh, I'm just going to go like that, all the way across that pile of paper. Why not? Gosh, gorgeous. Right, so where's that one that Beth gave me, the flocked? Let's see if that makes the print. And it'll make it pretty. And wouldn't this make a nice journal cover? A half moon journal. We just can't resist. Are you like that? You've just got your cup of coffee and sat down to watch. How lovely. We certainly do bump into one another a lot, don't we? Let's see. Oh, gorgeous. I love that. I'm going to get in a mess. Let's just go with it. Go with the flow. And let's see if I've got anything from that or whether I waited too long. Now, thanks, Shannon. Do you know thanks, Barbara. You miss Little Pickles finds playing with paint so relaxing. Do you know, there's Rebecca. Good morning, Rebecca. I'm going to use something from your happy mail in a minute. Little cat. That was a bit lumpy, that paint, wasn't it? Didn't spread very well. Oh, I love it. Can you see that? Oh, I love that. Bit patchy. Let's do another one. I know this is new paint, so the reason I don't mind doing jelly printing with you is because I don't feel I have to get it all right. I just play, and maybe it'll be encouraging for you. I don't know. Just play, have fun. I just couldn't wait to do that. And I'm very pleased with that. Very pleased. Right, so what other colour? I'm probably a bit slow, do you think? I don't know. That's my and the paint dries. Oh, come here, lovely roller. Oh, okay. Do you think if I take it out of here, that will help? I'm not getting full contact. It might do. Melody loves jelly painting. Isn't it fun? What do we love about it? Yeah. Oh, we do. Oh, lovely. Oh, I love that. Got a little bit of action going there. I've got this for the brayer off. This came through the post. It's an old, new actually. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh, did I spill your? Oh, I do apologise, Flo. I've knocked Flo's table. Sorry, Flo. You're painting. You're going to show everyone that. Oh, I do apologise. Look, she's got her watercolour paint there. Sorry, Flo. What am I like? I'm going to put that there, on there, and then where's the cat? Might not go with what I'm doing there, but I'm loving it. And then pop some tissue paper just to get down there. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, is that what you do when you're trying to leave a print? I don't know. Oh, how lovely. Ooh, right, let's put that down on there. See what I get. Ooh, lovely. Let's put that cat down on there. Did I get much? No. And then I'm going to find some more paper. Oh, look, I've got some deli paper here. Let's see what I get. I'm probably not going to do the mono printing because I just don't want to wait. There's Jennifer. Good morning, Jennifer. There's little Freddie. Oh, do hope that you're recovering, even if it's a tiny little bit every day. Is that a song, Barbara? Barbara's singing to us. It's so lovely. You've jelly painted on colouring pages before now, creating a hot mess. We love a hot mess, don't we, little pickles? Definitely. Jens is saying blanket hellos to everybody. She's having a nice coffee break. Oh, I love it. I think, have I missed his head off? I don't think I have. And has the doily come? A little bit, a little bit. We're not going to reject any, are we? Oh, I love that. Let's put some more paint down. So we've done that one and that one. Is this fun? Now, when Melanie was leaving, the Rolling Stones song, Gail. Oh, right. Oh, okay. We've got some people rocking in the chat. Barbara, you rock. Oh, yes. Jen's been busy looking after the animals and busy healing and your family and It's a song from the Rolling Stones. That's a headless cat. Like nearly headless Nick. No, I think I have got it in. I'll do another one in a minute. Now this is out. I'll probably be playing later. I love these colours together. Beautiful. Right, so if you can see this, it's a little bit black and white. But Melanie was going out the door and she said, oh, look, Janet. And I have some plants here outside the door and they were reflected onto the car. Well spotted, Melanie. And I thought, wow, it was just so beautiful. So art is, oh, look, I bet that's, yes, Barbara's messaged me the song, so I can put a link in for that below and then we can all sing along later. Shadow in the car door, monochromatic. Thank you. A monochromatic. Thank you, Janice. Getting ready for work and yes, giving us the right words. You've even got a little bit of lens flary reflection. So I took took a picture, and the sun was going, it's cloudy here, so the sun was coming in and out of the clouds, and sometimes it was there, sometimes it wasn't. It's just, I found that lovely. So I sort of want to recreate this on the plate. So I picked some bits from the front garden today, and I'm going to plonk them on the plate. Why not? I've got some sage. I've also got a lovely little butterfly from PM Artist Studio there. I'm going to pop that on. Make sure that's there. And I've got sage here. I don't think I want to put the sage. That was from the back garden. I've got a little bit of parsley there. I think that might be a bit thick, but that's definitely one of the flowers that was there. So I'm going to put it on anyway. Right, so how do you do this? Do you have to put the paint on first? I realise that I want to do this, and now I'm not quite sure I know what to do. Do I put the paint on? If someone can help me in the chat, do I put the paint on first and then lay the... I think I do that. I take that off. This is not a tutorial. Try it, says Beth. Yeah, true, Beth. I'm going to put it on there. Yeah, Beth, you are right. There is no right or wrong way. Beth, you have that down, because it's just one amazing experiment. Right, let's get this black on there. There we are. I'll brayer that off in a minute, but I just want to get these plants on here. Yeah, I can do it both ways, can't I? There we are. Oh, I'm loving this. Now, Devon did a beautiful video, not that I can remember exactly how she did it, but with plants, and she had die-cut butterflies. I'm using these ones. Oh, let me put the sage leaves in as well. Just because I can. Joe, hi. Oh, so nice to see you. You've been watching from the couch. Yes, it's evening for you, isn't it? So nice to see you, Joe. So nice to see you. Come on in and rest a little while for us. Yes. We're remembering and playing and thinking about all our friends as well. And there we are. So let's see. This is deli paper. Now there's a name for this. I think this is called registering. I have had to watch a lot of PM Artist Studio and Fran on the Edge to know what registering means. Ooh, lovely. And that's going to be lovely for doodling. Black and white are beautiful, monochromatic even. Right, so I am then going to get this, and then I'm going to see if some of these, oh gosh, that is gorgeous. Some of these print off on here. And, oh wow, this is why playing, oh my goodness, playing takes you to another level. It's the unexpected. Oh, I'm just keeping going until it stops being, oh my goodness. Wow. They're very, look at the print. That's amazing. You can tear these envelopes off or use them as painty paper. I might actually send this because it's probably quite nice to receive an envelope and you've seen it being, oh, pretend this is my car door. Yes, that's it. And it's not a white car. I have a car that's got these lovely neon colours, and these are the shadows from the, oh gosh, this is not disappointing, is it? Wow. I don't know what the print's going to be like, but boy, do I love that. Yeah. Goodness me. Wow. Sorry, if I'm missing chat, there's Roy. How much did I miss? Because I just got carried away with what I'm doing. And that's why maybe, whether it's painting or slow stitching, you're here in the quiet corner, you're painting Alice in Wonderland, Tim Burton style drawings. Oh, they're wonderful, your drawings. Where would the butterfly like to live? I think here. Wow. That's why. Pick whatever helps you, whether it's gardening or cooking or sitting, relaxing, watching the television. Whatever helps you, be kind to yourself. Be kind to your mind is the title for today. Because I got so involved in what I was doing just then. Not particularly good one of the butterfly, but that I'm loving that. Gosh, I am not disappointed. So I'm going to let that. Do I let that dry a bit or just take the print? I think I'll just take the print. Well, if you wanted to do mono prints, yes, you could let it dry. But I'm going to pretend this is my cardboard, or would it prefer to be on white? Ooh, I know what I'd love it to be on. This is out of my composition book that I altered. I'm actually going to do that. Now you could let that dry and lift it up with another colour, but I'm just going to do that. Jilly, hi, come on in, come and join us, Jilly. And lovely Roy too, really nice to see you. Would you mind if you came in and I was just head down in awe and wonder of sage leaves? Could you pop in chat and say, oh, hi again? I don't like to miss anybody. Wonderful. So play with paint. There's no right or wrong way. If you want to, get your dust down your jelly plate if you want to. Oh, so nice to see you, Jilly. Come on in. I did blow the candle out. Thank you, though, Beth, for reminding me, because the papers are flying. Thank you. I just tend to have the candle on just for that mindful moment. Yes, always great to check. I love that. Now, I don't know how much you have to bear this down, if that's the word. But again, I was finding this just really relaxing. You've got tea. Shannon's got tea. If anybody doesn't know, Art Junkie is Shannon. Crafty Karen says hi to all who popped in. And then let's just lift that up. Oh, I love that. That's really lovely. And I've got, that's my shadow on the car with a little butterfly. It's probably not perfect, but I love it. Now I'm left on the plate, and I can pick that up with another colour later. Ooh, can you see? Let's put this behind it. I'm left with that on the plate, the butterflies. So I'll probably put maybe some gold, or oh, you want me to do that now? Do it now. Don't tell me what you're going to do later. Do it now. Okay, right, I get you. I know. Now, what colour shall I do? Bronze. I've got bronze, copper, or gold. What do you think? What shall I pick it up with? Hi, Clint. Nice to see you. Come on in. Artist Resource. Leona. Oh, Leona, I nearly missed you. So nice to see you. It's your first time in chat, isn't it? So nice to see you. Artist Resort, was it Leona? I write it down, Leona, so I remember. And thank you, everybody, for welcoming Leona in. That's really nice. So nice to see you. Come on in. And there's people new in chat, and there's people on the replay, and there's people gently in the background as well. You're subscribed to you. Your stream just popped. Oh, you're subscribed and the stream just popped up. Oh, Leona, really nice to see you. We are what we're about. What are we about? We're about well-being, I think. Having cups of tea together, getting carried away in our art, and we spend a couple of hours together. We run a little routine, don't we, of what we do. Oh, now nobody said what colour to do, so I'm going to try bronze. Oh no, I know. Oh, I didn't. New brayer, and I didn't clean it. What am I like? So I'm getting in all sorts of mess here, Fiona. All sorts of mess. But that's fine. Now, this black is lovely because you can doodle in white pen. There you go. Clean that off. Job done. I didn't get to use Gail's die cuts, but I'll pop those there, and those can be used another time. I had other things that I was going to do, but oh, let's put that down. But I thought, no, I just want to paint with everyone. That's your middle name. Oh, Jennifer Ness. Dalton. Love that. Is that what your mum used to say to you? The boys mock me. Zena. Jelly print fun. The desk was tidy. And then Zena turned up. No, the desk was all tidy, but never mind. Tidy desks are overrated. Let's see if this pulls up. Might have a bit too much paint on there. Too much paint. It doesn't matter if it doesn't. We just, oh, look at this. That's the copper. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, goodness. Just got a pile of plain paper here. Oh, gosh. That's lovely. Oh, gorgeous. Wow. Right, let's see if that pulls that up. It might not. It is a nice clean jelly plate. Cleaned and oiled, can you believe? Now, Leona, don't feel you have to say hi to everyone when you come in the chat. It's very brave of you. Sometimes we say, oh, just blanket hellos. Don't we? Oh. Now, Morgan, are you relaxing? Are you families all gone off to school and work? Are you able to work in your journals? Now, what have you been doing? What's everybody up to? I know a lot of people have been watching live television this morning. So what's on everybody's craft tables? But no pressure if there isn't anything on your craft table, because that's the other thing I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk, because I've named the stream, Be Kind to Your Mind. And I'm sort of writing down here, I'm exploring, what does it mean to lose your mojo? We results driven. I'll just read out what is art? Oh yes, can art, even if you don't feel like doing art, is art all around us? Like, the reflection was on the car. You don't have to come and replicate that, but just by taking that in, is that art? Thoughts? Oh, thank you, Marty, for sharing links. Oh, Becky, oh, Aunt Bex is, you're working on your crochet. Oh, that's it. Let me just come up, because I asked people a question and then didn't look at the answer. Yes, that's it. We're not getting in a mess. We're creating. Absolutely. Yes. Yeah. You're catching up on your journals. Yes. Yeah. No pressure though on yourself. Yes. Yes. Did you stream last night, Jen? Did you stream with Zena? Do you know when you stream it does create a mess? Although, should we pull this? Good morning, Mary. I was just talking about you a minute ago. Here's Mary. Did you create a mess on your life? Oh, and it's pulling up. It's because the plate's being cleaned. Let's see if there was enough on to make actually anything on this. Have I got anything? Oh, I have. Look at that. There's the butterfly. And at the bottom, you can see the plants. I love it. I love it. You haven't been able to art. You're dealing with your duck, and it's had poorly feet, hasn't it? Yeah, and the remodel, absolutely. And you must miss doing your art because thanks, Bear. Thanks, Anne. Oh dear. So yeah, what you do is you wash it all off, like with alcohol, white maybe, and then you can put baby oil on it, and that makes it that it pulls. Because you've seen me when it hasn't pulled. I don't, Oh, thank you. Thanks, Jean. Thank you. Yes, it's fun to do. I just show you as I pile them up. That's pattern paper. Oh, there's the cat without a head that Rebecca was talking about. That's a shame. I'll probably come in and do that. Oh, that's just on the. There's something about this paper I like. It's quite nice and thin. Oh, Janice, thank you for sharing Crafty Karens. That's nice. Baby oil will clean and condition the plate. Thank you. What Becky said, yes. Oh, back to Mary. Mary, I loved the queen you were creating. Beth's made a paper doll book, haven't you? And Mary's making. Is your paper doll book for December? Have I got that right? And you made a lovely paper doll of the Queen last night. I will put a link below with a purple dress. If you notice, purple is like a regal colour. Her crown had purple on it. The crown, yeah. Jean says another blanket hello. Oh, you're enjoying spending time with everyone. Thank you, Jean. We're all enjoying each other's company. It's lovely. Marty is coming in with more snacks. If you've never joined us before, there's Marty with the snacks. Although no pressure, no pressure. This is one of my favourite. And I'll tell you why that's my favourite, because there was a lot of awe and wonder when I saw the intricacy of the sage leaf. Isn't that, for the minute, it smells of sage. I'm going to get a black nose. It smells of sage, but probably that will go off. So wonderful. So thank you, Beth, for this happy mail that inspired me to get out the jelly plate. Does anybody else have that where they, oh goodness me, the room has exploded, but they get something, they think, oh, or they see a box, or I want to make a journal out of that box, or oh dear, goodness me, I'm sorry we're spilling your papers. And oh, I don't want that to go in the bin. That's a lovely piece of tissue paper. I'll sort the bin out later. It's only a recycling bin. It's my lovely butterfly. I don't want, the thing is, you don't want to lose your papers. That's going to go in my journal as a memory. I'm loving that. Oh, you've got a larger. And oh, PM Artist Studios were cutting the jelly plate yesterday on their live stream. Absolutely amazing. There we are. Right. I think that goes over there with Gail's things. I think I've just about sorted myself out. Don't look at the floor. I'll show you the floor later because it's always fun, isn't it? Because people say, we just love to see other people's mess, don't we? We're dead nosy, aren't we? You're giggling at Roy. Oh, I'm missing what Roy is saying. What are you saying, Roy? Oh dear, I don't know. Talking of fairies, let's have a look. Talking of fairies, Janice, what is Flo up to? What have you been painting, Flo? Do you mind if we show everybody? Let me see. What have you been? Oh, this is absolutely amazing. Flo has taken to watching people's streams. Your craft room was a mess, a huge mess, and you've been cleaning it all week and sorting. Oh, and you took some befores and afters. Are you going to show them on a video, Jean? That's be lovely. I'm writing it down to remind me to check out your videos, but no pressure, no pressure. Ah, and look. Was that from Carol's or Anne's stream, Flo? Carol's, I think. I will link it down below, but they were doing draw a dragon. So I was sewing, but I realise now that you did it step by step, didn't you, Flo? Oh, is Beth on live chat? It says in the chat. Are you on live chat, Beth? Oh, and then look at this, a little cat. That's really nice. Flo has been so busy, and that was on Beth's Roll a Cat. That's lovely. I'm loving the way that you're joining in with people's streams, Flo. Now, some of you have just come in, so let me just show you little Flo's skirt that Meljoy bought, just in case you weren't here at the beginning. So last week she had the new tie-dye dress. Already this week she's got something else. You're looking after your daughter's kitten at the moment, and Theodore, keeps climbing on and wanting to play while you're trying to see chat. He's going to be tapping the keyboard next. How lovely. That's your fur grandchild, your fur kitten. That's lovely. She is a diva, isn't she? She has a fashion bug for sure. She does. And look at this gorgeous tulle. She is gorgeous, isn't it? Let's tuck that in a little bit. Gorgeous. So you sit there, Flo, while I show the rest of my happy mail. But I'm looking. I think it's snack time. I don't want to run late because I know we have expectations here on this stream, don't we? We just expect to have a little snack and a beverage of our choice. Your grand kitten. Here we are. So I'm just cleaning my hands off so I haven't got paint on everything. Let's and Freddie must be really tired because he hasn't told me about snack time, has he? Here we are. Let's get snack ready, shall we? There we are. It's just a lovely time for us as friends just to get together for a nice, because if we were getting together literally in one another's houses, what would we do? We serve each other beverages, don't we? So this is what we do. Isn't it, Freddie? Don't worry about your beverage. What about my snack, sis, Freddie? Let's give Freddie his snack. Oh, is that your little duck? Oh, I'm glad that she's being well cared for. Oh, Zena, are you going to get down for these? No, he says, I'm going to sit on the chair. He has had a lovely walk, Zena, today. Lots of ball play. And we walked backwards and forwards to the park. So we had a lazy day yesterday, didn't we, Freddie? You'd had a busy day the day before, though. Here you go. I've done a little vlog and I'll show you tomorrow. There we are. Oh, there. Your dog Benson wants to play with him, but Theodore is still wary of him. I'm surprised it's not the other way round. There you go. Jughead and Freddie are great friends, aren't they? Jughead is Rebecca's dog. Oh, that's very kind of you, Morgan, dear. You're having a keto one with blueberries. Oh, is that a muffin? How nice. This tea is honey and lemon, and that's from Janet Canada. We haven't seen Janet today, but no doubt she'll be here in the replay. So thank you, Janet, for the tea. Oh, be right back, says Becky. You're going to start breakfast, so Scott will be up to the smell of bacon. How lovely. What a treat. Oh, there's Peter. Good evening, Peter. So nice to see you. Lovely to see you, Peter. Peter's all the way over in Australia, aren't you? I was thinking earlier, because I sort of quite mindful about the stream. And I was thinking, oh, now, Peter, have you got any more videos out? Because I love your videos. No pressure, though. Yeah, I know. But a lot of us have been watching it earlier. Yes. Jen said, must be related. Bacon gets you out of bed. Does hubby cook sometimes? Jennifer, that's nice of him. Clint loves bacon too. Oh, lovely honey and lemon. I'm going to put it on my lovely mug rugs. There's one from Lizzie and one from Ruth there. They come in very handy. Look, I've got a cold cup of tea there and a new one here. What am I like? I'll warm that one up later. I won't waste it. Don't worry. The weather here is cold and you're in spring. I know some of our Australian friends have been sharing with me in comments that spring is springing. There's Susan. Good morning, Susan, from all the way from San Francisco Bay in the rain. Oh yes, you've got to love a bit of rain, unless it gets too much or a little bit floody, because it's refreshing, isn't it? There we are. So I've got tea loaf. I've had it before. It's just that, oh yes, I know why I made tea loaf. Sorry. Mm, 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 mm. Well, you're Canadian but live in Australia. Have I got that right? You love my mug. Oh, with the yes, this is from the Queen's Platinum 70th anniversary. Mm. You saw some found some Queen stamps to pop in your scrapbook. Oh, that was good. That was lucky to find those, Joe. That was very serendipitous, wasn't it? Really. Mm, mm. It rained all day Saturday and overnight in Iowa. But you needed it badly. Mm. Oh, it's lovely tea. Thank you. Mm. He had his first, Peter. Hmm. So let's put that down there. What am I doing? Oh yes, I was saying why I had the tea loaf. You can put butter on it as well, and it lasts beautifully in a fridge. In a tub, airtight tin for about a week. And it's only got one egg and a little bit of small amount of butter. If you want the recipe, let me know. I have done it before. But when I was making my American pancakes yesterday, I got a bag of mixed fruit and I put those in, dried fruit. And that made me think, oh, I'm going to make a tea loaf. It literally does have strong tea in it as well. Did I see the recipe napkin, Jan? I'm going to have another look, Rebecca, because there was a recipe on one of the napkins. I will check. I will check, Melissa. That sounds lovely. What a lovely idea. I might, do you know, if it had a recipe on and it was autumny, I might have already put it in my autumn stuff, the fall. Thank you, Rebecca. Theodore is finally asleep. Kittens and baby animals are like that. They're either all on the go or asleep. No middle ground, is there? What have I got to show you? What have I been doing? I have been doing, we talked about, and it was indeed Crafty Karen, I do believe, who, it was Karen K, who said to me, what about a beach hut zine? And last week, people were telling me what they wanted their beach hut to be. So I made a zine, which we folded before, but I can always demonstrate it again. It's going to be like this, and I can photocopy it and send it out. And Kerr said to me she'd like a teal seahorse on hers, her beach hut. And here's another one. And this one was Susan Lee, who's just in the chat, said she'd like seaweed on her beach hut. So there's your beach hut. What have you got inside your beach hut? You've got a kettle and tea and books and cushions and bunting, maybe. Yes, teal. You like that beach hut too. And this one are shells and stripes for Becky W. And Crafty Karen asked for shells on her beach hut. And Cat Hand, she said that she liked the seagull one, the orange seagull one that was on from my holiday on the shorts that I did. So I did that one for Cat Hand, and this one says, I want to hold your hand. And that's for Marilyn and Journey, said that they would like. Good, Karen, you like your beach hut. Now I would like you to imagine that you're there and pack a bag and think, what would I like in there? You can also, you don't sleep in these beach huts, but you can have like a little gas stove as well. So you can have one pot and make maybe warm up some homemade soup or something. Take a little wicker basket with bread and cheese. Yay, the Beatles, says Marilyn. This is Marilyn and Journeys. There's some music. I bet Barbara would like to stay in this beach hut too. And oh, that's the end. And I've got more to do. I've got Karen Kay said she wanted pastel blue and white, but maybe some of the sea on it. And Anne Lair said she wanted a clothesline. And I thought, oh yes, a clothesline with like a little polka dot bikini. Jen says she just randomly sings that song sometimes. I want to hold your hand. Oh, that's lovely, Jens. I think it lifts our spirits singing, doesn't it? It really does. If we can't sing ourselves, maybe listening to music. And then Beth said she'd like a little row of gulls and turtles and crabs. See message above. Yes, is it your message, Beth, dear? Who is it from, Beth? Oh, yes, Beth, the doors can open. Yes. Now, I think I'm going to keep this zine-like, as in not one of my altar zines, so I can actually photocopy it and send it out. But yes, Beth, I will do one, an altered zine, where the doors open and people can have things inside. Definitely, because I'm not satisfied with just decorating the outside of the beach hut. I love to know what's inside. Let me just give you an idea of what the zines look like when you print them out. So that's just a conventional one. Here's my owl one. I took it to the library and I was just so chuffed with the colour. Beautifully bright colours, isn't it? I do a Golden Gate Bridge zine. Oh, you're going to do, oh, that's amazing. Golden Gate scene. Oh, wow. That's amazing. And scenes of San Francisco. Oh, lovely. I lost my heart in San Francisco. I can't remember the tune. Altered interactive, because yes, absolutely, with opening doors and bits and pieces. So when you do these alternate shapes, they're a bit fiddly to cut out and a bit wonky. There's the original, and then I've got some that I cut out. But I was very pleased with the colour. And when I did the teenager zine, not the baby owlet zine that's here, when I did that the other day, someone in comments, and I went back today because I reread the comments again before the stream, just so I can see what people are thinking, what people are saying. Couldn't find it. Someone said to me, they'll tell me again. I thought for a minute, Jen, you were saying do a zine of the Queen. Oh, thank you. I'm just like, I can't stop thinking about making zines at the moment. What am I like? Someone said this looks like a t-shirt. Isn't that amazing? So I thought I'm going to make, and I agree, going to make this into a t-shirt zine. What would you put on your t-shirt? Would there be positive sayings? Alicia was teasing me and said, I need a t-shirt on it that says, what am I like? I could have another t-shirt that says, this is Flo and Freddie's stream. Good night. That was lovely. And what else? Yeah. What else have I got to show you? I tell you what, before I show you other things, big crowds outside Windsor Castle for the final resting. So it's, yes, I left the procession to come and set up. Windsor wasn't far from my parents, and we used to go to Windsor, say on a Sunday afternoon after lunch, just to walk around. And back in my day when I was young, you could walk right up into the castle, into the round tower, and you could just look into the Queen's garden. Now you can't. You could put on the t-shirt. My mum went on vacation. All I got is this t-shirt. You are funny. Oh, what would a larger? Oh, what would a larger zine be called? I'm loving that. I love this. I love running with an idea. So we've done small. So Jen's saying, I'm loving this. Take a larger piece of paper, fold it into a zine. Oh, that would make lovely journal. I'm going to do that. I find all these ideas very inspiring. Not sure, Peter. Oh. Maybe a larger zine might be called a magazine. Yeah, that's true. She was Mary. She definitely was. Yeah, not a magazine size, just a bit larger. What size were you thinking? Because I'm definitely going to do that. My challenge for the week. I'm loving that. Pop in numbers, and I'll just do like a little giveaway to give away one of my little owls and some other flotsam and jetsam from the desk. That's it. Jennifer's got the idea. Pop in numbers for yourself, and then pop in extra numbers for other people, anybody and everybody. Beth, it would be called a newspaper. Yeah. You had to let your doggy out. Morgan, welcome back, darling. You come in, pop a number in, because I'm just doing a draw, Morgan. So it'd be lovely to. It's just a way to. Anne, 11 inches by 17 piece of paper. 11 inches by 17. Is that inches? Because I do inches as well. 11 by 17. Gosh, that's quite big. I'm happy to go for that. And I can tell you what paper I would use. I could use newspaper and fold up a newspaper. Hey, what a good idea. I've got a few of these, but then there will be some. It came with a nice big poster. There will be pages in here that are just adverts. Look, we had a nice big poster. It's lovely, isn't it? A nice comment. Yes, and we'll use some of it. Oh, wonderful. I love it. Right, you're popping in notes. There are 2 4s, says Mary. Oh yes. Well, 28 for Alicia, because Alicia was here, but maybe it's nice weather and she's gone to paint on the balcony. A poster zine, says Jens. I've just had an amazing idea. On the back, it's a poster, and on the other side, so you could use this one of the Queen, and then the other side, it could just be any other pictures. A poster-sized zine. Oh, wow. I'm loving this. Watch this space. I will run with this idea for next week. Thank you for your inspiration. Don't worry if there's 2 of the same number, because I've got more than one envelope and I've got more than one zine and I've got quite a lot of bits on the desk. Right, let's do a number. Is everybody in? Because I got distracted. My school report, easily distracted. Random number. I'm going to put my glasses on to do this. You're going to flood my brain with ideas. It's lovely because if you just write the ideas down, and then I go over this because I'm looking at all the channels and what people said and who was new. And right, I'm gonna, between 1 and 100, are we all right there? Penny, you've got your number in. That's fantastic. Lovely. Let's do that. Generate a number. Number 72. Who was on or nearest 72? And we're in the owl, and I've been decorating envelopes. And while I'm here, I'm just going to do between 1 and 38. This is to send some happy mail to somebody that wrote in the comments. So just in case some people aren't here live as well. Let's put my tissue in my pocket. Between 1 and 38. Anne had 73. Anne had 73. So if it needs to be on that or the nearest under, Shannon. That's how we just have our little ways of sorting it. Is there somebody that's got under on 72 or the nearest under? And let me see. I'm just going to generate between 1 and 38. And that's that one. Let's just sort this out. Oh, that is so funny. Funny. Oh, okay. No worries, Jen. I don't know. It's just what we do. I learned that from Lizzie Brewer, Shannon. That's how she used to do it. She used to call it a door prize. Marilyn has 55. Thank you. So Marilyn, how lovely. Marilyn always has wonderful positive comments, don't you? It's lovely. Marilyn, have I got your address, dear? How are we going to exchange addresses, Marilyn, dear? Chat to me now or later. And do you know who I generated a number from the comments? And the person who got that was Anne Lair. So that was funny, wasn't it? Check out this tea. Oh, it's so nice. Again, I say aromatherapy. Marilyn, there we are. Now, Marilyn might not be, might have just nipped out for a few seconds. Yes, yes, you have my address. Marilyn, dear, can you remind me where I have your address? Is it on email, Instagram, Twitter? Who else? There's quite a few ways, and I just forget and on Facebook groups, I just forget because I'm not sure of your second name, Marilyn, dear. Of course, I have had it at one time. And Anne, I'm going to send Anne one of the zines as well. Thank you, everybody that comments. I do love it. I love the interaction. So I've not just got the interaction here. I've got the interaction in the comments. People can tell me what they're doing, what they're making, their ideas. Messenger. Thank you. Messenger. Thank you. Thanks for sorting that out. Yes, Mary's going for coffee. Yes, you go and get some coffee and have a little relax, Mary. Let me just show you a few more bits and then we better get on with our prompts. Look at this wonderful for my community quilt from Gail AC. There she is in chat. Isn't that amazing? Made in the 80s. Isn't that gorgeous? Vintage fabric. For us in the UK, that looks like Laura Ashley. But you must have had an equivalent. Yes, Meredith Shuster. Yes, I thought I did, but I just forget where people's addresses are. But it's on, I've got you on Facebook Messenger. Oh, so thank you very much. That's going to go on my community quilt. And I'm enjoying doing a square of my community quilt every week. I really am. You have no idea what the fabric was called. Well, as my dad would say, you have slept since then. There's Dana. You just ordered your kitchen cabinets. Congratulations. Wonderful. Rebecca, you used to shop at Laura Ashley shops in the early 90s. Now that is interesting. I didn't realise Laura Ashley, they only do homeware now. I don't think they have shops with clothes. I don't think so. And they used to have one in Regent Street in London. Not sure. I didn't realise she'd gone over to the States. So yes, it's that very small pattern. So now, oh, you want a biscuit, sausage and egg sandwich now, says Zena. Gorgeous. That sounds delicious. Sam came down and he said he'd been thinking of recipe ideas. And he said he wanted to make grits and gravy. I said, oh, wow. My friends online are always saying, and people have given me their recipes, but we were looking at them. So we're going to try that this week and I'll let you know. Yes, she had a clothing line, so country, floral. And I know you could dress like Holly Hobby, couldn't you? Didn't realise that. Oh, 12 by 12. Okay. 12 by 12, that's going back to the zine. Yeah, got you. It might be a bit bigger than that now. And zines are generally rectangle, aren't they? No rules in art. Look at this lovely, lovely bunch of fabrics here from the lovely Kathy Cowan. Absolutely gorgeous. She had a stream where she was sharing her fabric. Oh, flamingos. That'll go nice on slow stitching. Beautiful birds, flowers, some larger pieces that I can use for, oh, these are already, oh, that can go on the community quilt. And I can put some on the community quilt, some for slow stitching. Lovely. Oh, lovely, lovely fabric. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Kathy, down on the farm, for sharing this lovely fabric with me. This one is definitely going to go on my community quilt because I absolutely adore keys and butterflies. How lovely. Yeah, absolutely. Little Pickles did a wonderful cat zine, didn't you? Yeah, we don't have to get the ruler out, do we? No, Little Pickles. It's just whatever rectangle size you've got. Yeah, definitely. How lovely. Thank you, Kathy, for sharing that with me. Thank you so much. Thank you. And let me just show you the lovely tag that these are just all things that are going in my journal. I'll put those there because that's the flowers from when I went to the Queen's thing. Here we are. Here's the lovely tag that Beth gave me. Isn't that lovely? That was in here, like this. It's sent to me like that. Thank you, Beth. I absolutely love it. And I'm putting it in my journal. And I love to put things in the journal so the bits come out from every side. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Liana. That's so kind of you. Oh, and what have I got? And this, oh, I put it in one of my pockets. That's why I didn't recognise it. And this is from lovely Becky Waters. And her tag has actually got a pocket on it. Isn't that amazing? cameras on it, and there were little bits and pieces in it. I do believe I've used some of the bits and pieces already. That is going to go. Oh, I know. She's written on the back, so that's why I'm going to make one of my pockets and put that in there. And she shared with me vintage stationery, and some of this was Becky Waters, and some of it was, I'm interrupting myself. I come back. Teresa, dear, we really have been thinking about you, Teresa. We've been keeping you in our hearts, and you must be so exhausted because there's no chairs at the hospital. I'm glad you've come to your friends just to, we can't give you, hopefully we can just give you that little bit of energy. Oh, let's light a candle again for dear Teresa. Oh, he's in the right place. They're looking after him. I can't find the matches, Teresa. I've got in a little bit of a mess, but let's spend this time just to think of our lovely Teresa. Sending you, some people are sending you prayers, some people are sending you lots of vibes to give you strength to carry on, Teresa, and to Ricky too. Thank you for popping in. Lots of people here sending you their love. We've got Mary Ann, and we've got Kathy C. That's so lovely. They're all, and Janet USA sending you love. I know. Oh, and Becky, yes, yeah, and Susan Lee, yeah, and Penny, yes. We're all just there with you. I woke up this morning thinking, gosh, I wonder how they're doing. And Ruth, yes. Sending you love, Teresa. Thank you, Leona. I made this book. Good morning, by the way, Janet USA. I made this out of an envelope from Happy Mail from Janet USA in chat here, and the papers were from Janet, and I can't resist. It's just a bit of a pamphlet stitch, and I can't resist making journals. And what are you like that? I can't resist making journals. So some of this stationery look at its vintage. Some is from Becky W's collection, some is from her mother's stationery collection. So she shared it with me. It's like the ones I was making on that live stream, but these are actual retro ones. I used to have this sticker, and I've got one up here because that's going off in Happy Mail. And then I've got another one that's I'm starting to collect. Here we are. Autumn bits and pieces. Autumn, spring, fall, Halloween. All in there. So when I get things, I pop them in there. Aren't they gorgeous? And these ones, I'm just going to keep in here, tuck these in here for a while. So yes, what else have I got? I think I've shown you everything, and because it's inspiring, isn't it? Gorgeous envelope from Gail AC. That's going to become another page in there, if not a journal. So what we do now is we pull prompts. Now, if we don't get to do all the prompts today, it doesn't matter, because I'll carry on and make them. You can carry on and do them. I'll just shout them out. We might not. We're running a little late today. Janet says, did the bacon smell wake up Scott? Morgan's Sending healing love and prayers too. And Ruth, that's lovely, to lovely Teresa. You found some vintage stationery with the circle stickers, did you? Oh, it's wonderful, wonderful. Jennifer. Jennifer, the main thing is, I will practice it too, but I want you to practice being kind to yourself, and gosh, realize what a year you've had, Jennifer, what a year you've had. And this is from last week's prompt page, and very much prompted by the chat who wanted me to add the Queen, and that's my prompt page. I love them. And then, oh, look, I've got this one already gessoed up, waiting. Kathy C, I just showed the lovely bunch of fabric that you gave me. I'll show the magazine clipping next week. Thank you so much. I am going to enjoy that. And some of it's going to go in my community quilt, and some of it it's going to go in my general slow stitch. Mary's getting out her scribble journal. I'm going to do this. So I will craft along with you. And if at the end we haven't got time, I will, yeah. Brother made bacon last night and you were having yours for your lunch. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. Do you know, that's the thing with bacon, you're making me want some now. Oh, Kat, so nice to see you. Oh, you love the little beach hut. I know, that one's got your name in it. Can you just, that's a mindful thing to do. So nice to see you, Kat. And it's such a mindful thing to do, to imagine. So we were bringing us back to this being kind to our minds. And if you feel that you've lost your mojo, you don't even have to create a zine. I think being arty is, I don't know, thoughts in chats. Yeah. Oh, I know, Pom Pom. Thoughts in chat, but I think art is appreciating with the senses, the smells, and just looking and imagining, say, being inspired and imagining what you would like to have in your, it's just when your mind is taken somewhere else, maybe. These are just my thoughts. These are just my thoughts. Do you know, see, even that was a lovely, because they're all different, the cards, and they've got textures. That was just fun, just to shuffle the cards. Right, let's get some out. 1, 2, I'm not looking. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, oh, one made with Braille. Yes, do we have 6 or 7? I think we have 6. See, I can't remember. 5. Bye, Zena. So lovely to see you. Hope to catch up with you when you do one of your lives. Oh, so nice. So nice to see you. Thank you for coming in. Dear Zena, are you off to a gig? Oh, how interesting. Add an elephant. Straight into it with one of Janet's crazy prompts. Add an elephant. Have I got any elephants? Add an elephant. Let's see. I have a little bag that I make up here that sometimes I have some of the prompts. Add an elephant. Straight in, Aunt Bex, with the crazy prompts. If this is just a way of relaxing, seriously, it's you don't have to. And I'm probably going to run out of time because I don't know, we've been chatting. chilling together, haven't we? I don't think I've got an elephant in here. This is where I tend to pop things. Everybody's madly thinking, where have I got an elephant sticker? And if you don't like a prompt, just do something different. It's just a way to, it's normally just a way to do a little bit of art together. But of course, today we're going to run out of time. I don't think I've got an elephant in here. Now, sometimes where I go is, I've got a duck, if that's any good. No, that is one of the prompts because I know Barbara likes ducks. No, I can't find an elephant in there. So what I'm going to do is make myself a little tag. And I'm going to write the prompts down on my tag today because I'm not going to have time to do them all. I'm going to be doing that this evening. You could do you know, Becky, that did go round in my head. And then, but the words didn't come out. You have the best ideas. Thank you. This was from a box and I just love the design. I'm making myself a tag to write the prompts down, and I will be going on this page later. There we are. So yeah, elephant grey, you could be doing that. Yes. Roy, no, not at all. You be you, Roy. You're having video issues this month. Oh, Mary's hot. Oh, oh, right. Oh, dear. Oh, I'm sorry you're having problems, Roy, dear. Just to mention, on Saturday, if you tune into Mary early, will it be 5:30? You will, it's the hop, the video hop. So I will be making my video on probably Thursday and sending it Thursday. So first prompt is elephant. I'll write it down in a minute. Oh, and the second prompt is a vintage machine. Oh gosh, if you want a tag idea, that's a really lovely with cut up watercolor paper. So it's add an elephant, vintage machine. I'm going to add my elephant later when I find one, or do grey paint. I'm looking now. I have a book with vintage machines. Of course, I can't put my hand on it now. Well, that's okay, Jenna. I'm not sure where that is. Oh, it might be in the cupboard here. Let me just go and look. Ah, here it is. Pictorial marvels and wonders of nature. But there are machines in it for some unknown reason. Yes, so tune in to Mary's early on. Mary will be streaming live Saturday morning, 5:30 Central Time. Let's see if I can find some machines in here. Vintage machines. Oh, a typewriter would be lovely. Anyway, it's probably time for me, it is probably, to say I need to give you the rest of the prompts because it'll probably be time for us to put some numbers in. I just love this paper. Wow. Oh, gorgeous images. And the edging is gold. Saved from a car boot sale. there are machines for measuring nature. That's what I thought. Well, I can't find those either. I'm going to have one of those days today where I just can't find anything. Is that dry yet? No, I'm going to write the prompts on there. So that's prompt 2. So we've got elephant. Normally I do the prompts with you. Oh, how wonderful. Perfume bottle. Oh, I do know where there's a perfume bottle. What funny prompts I've got. Oh, I've actually got a perfume bottle on the magazine. I think I've got some wrapping paper that has perfume bottle on it. There, I do. There we are. I think I've actually got a stamp with a perfume bottle on as well. Ooh, that's going to be nice. So I will probably try and find an old typewriter from somewhere. So prompt number 3 is perfume bottle. Prompt number 4 is tear paper. Prompt number 5 is brown. It's funny not to do these prompts. I'm so used to doing them with you, but I think when I was jelly printing, I ran out of time, didn't I? They're funny and they're random. You do you, though. If you don't fancy them, if you don't want to do brown, although that could be like a tree or quite autumny, do your own thing, chicken wing. Your vintage thing is a rake. Oh, how wonderful. You found it already. Well, I'm glad it's beautiful weather today. How lovely. Go out in your boat. What is 5? Brown. And oh, how interesting. This is a funny one. This luxurious. Luxurious. So these are prompts. I can't even write them down. These are prompts to play with later. How funny. Did you catch all those? We've got elephant, vintage machine. Have you got Angela C? So number 2 is vintage machine. Elephant, vintage machine, perfume bottle, tear paper, brown, and luxurious. There's Alison. Oh, so nice to see you, Alison. Wow, I ran out of time today, so I'm having to collect the prompts. I'll write them up on my community tag. I haven't been able to do it as I go along. So I'm going to take the prompts and I'm going to make my page when I've said goodbye to everybody. It's so nice to see you, Alice, and I do hope that you get time and you have busy weeks to relax and do some art. I love your art, Alison. Thank you for writing those down. They're crazy prompts, but do you know, we might get something amazing. You sense diva elephants. Yes, elephants that are luxurious and love luxurious products. I know we could, and we can do these prompts in any, never any rules, but yes, we could make our perfume bottles into elephants. Oh, sky's the limit. It's time to pop a number in now, and I will just do we'll do a little draw at the end, and I can send out some happy mail. There's little Freddie all curled up. That's it. Pop some numbers in. And yes, Jen's putting one in for Julia. Julia's off on her holidays today. So that's lovely. Carol, you're managing to keep your electricity on. Oh, thank you, dear. Don't worry if you come in, we get the same numbers or we get muddled, because I've got more than one happy mail. Just a little idea to leave you with. Yeah, putting in a number for our Teresa. Yes, yes. And Arlene. Yes. Arlene is, who is so supportive, especially in your streams, Mary. Isn't well at the moment. Yes, sending her our love, definitely. Got another number in here for Teresa. I am loving that. Barbara's putting one in. Yes. If you're new to the stream, if you want to, if you pop a number in, and it's just a way for me to know how to send a little who to send a little happy mail to. Oh, 42 for Deanie. Yes, Janice. Yes, yes. Lovely, lovely. Oh, one for Marty. Marty must be. Do you think Marty has got a dishwasher, or do you think she has to wash up all the cups from the tea trolley? Marty works tirelessly. Mm, mm. Wow, I'm going to enjoy these crazy prompts. I will show you next week. Or I could show you tomorrow, because I'm going to be recording my little Tuesday video. Jens has put 42 3/4 in for Janice. Because Janice usually puts 9 3/4 in. Oh dear. Oh no, I can never read all the numbers. I totally rely on other people, Mary, when everything's yeah. I totally get it. Yeah. 54 for Marty and her trolley. Mostly for the trolley. No. Oh yes, remembering Sylvia. Yes, yes. Right, shall I? Oh, let me just share this little idea with you. Old idea, but I was tidying my desk up this morning, just before the stream, and watching the news unfold. And I have lots of papers, and they're all on a lovely autumny feel. This is a napkin. Such a nice autumny that feel. There's some of the hand-dyed tie-dye ones. Thank you, Kathy, for putting in a number for lovely Lizzie. Yes. And then you fold it over at the top, staple it. I stapled these as well. And then what you do is, when I go to make my envelopes, or you're doing a journal page, you just rip them off and glue them on. And then ripping and gluing, and that's an idea from our lovely Laura Jersey, who we keep in our hearts. Although she's not on social media anymore, it doesn't mean to say she's not close to us. That was just another little idea to leave you with. Right, let's generate a number. There we are. Lovely. Janice, thank you for remembering our lovely Janet Canada. That's lovely. Right. Yes. Random. And next week I will attempt to be more on time, so we can do the prods together. Right. Generate a number. Generate. And it's number 11. So it's who's on or nearest under 11. Jersey is fine. Yes, she's fine. Yes, yeah, just made a choice not to be on social media. No, she's lovely. Yeah, yeah. Jen's Wren's Scraps has number 11. Oh, there we are. Jen's Wren's. Now, Jen's Wren. How do I find your address? And I will send you a little happy mail. Right on the mark. Fantastic. Pam's coming in there with a number 2. There, Pam. Yeah. So Jen, yes. Let me know here, because it's much easier if I talk to you here. So when I've made my little video tomorrow, I shall sort out the happy mails. I'm making fabric from tiny scraps for our little Tuesday video. because that's a very mindful. I'll just wait for Jen's Wren Scraps to tell me how I get in contact with her. If it's on Facebook, maybe you've got a surname that to contact you. Rebecca has Wren's address, so if that's okay with Jen, Rebecca can pass your address on. Yeah. And Barbara is saying thank you to the crew. Thank you to Mo is here. He's always just very busy sorting out Happy Mail, Flo, Freddie and myself. I will. I'll go over there in a minute and give him a big hug just from you, Gail. There's Jen. She says, yes, would you pass on the address? Thank you. I'll probably hear it ping through in a minute. Lovely. Here's the crazy, thank you, Rebecca. It's come through already. Here's the crazy prompts. Have fun. Don't even feel you have to pull it together with these prompts. Choose what you want or just throw them on any old how. I've got it already. I know. Thank you. Yes. Take care, everybody. And goodbye to all the lovely people that are in the background, gently listening. And to the replayers. I'm so glad that you could join us. And I look forward to chatting to you in Messenger. Tell me what you're up to, what ideas you've got for zines, maybe, or any ideas, or how you are being kind to yourself. Ways that you find it easy to that help you relax. Be kind to your mind was our title today. Beth says she loves us all. Happy creating to you too. Have a creative week, dear cat. Oh, night night, crafty Karen. You sleep well. Sleep well. Have a great rest of your Monday, says Gail. Take good care. Hello. Oh, let me just, because you won't have time. I know you're a busy working mum, Mariah. I've just had fun today with your lovely butterfly stamp. I actually did one and it pulled. We had great jelly plate fun earlier, and that was it as well. I enjoyed using it. Thank you. We were having jelly plate fun. Can't resist it. We just can't resist it. Oh, goodbye, inspirational friends, says Becky W. Oh, take care, everyone. Dar, you take care. Goodbye. Bye. I like to take a little while to say goodbye to people, and people are just leaving, and I just make sure I say goodbye to everyone. I don't want to forget people. And if you've been new in the chat as well, it's been so nice to see you. Janet USA, you take care. And Ruth, goodbye, Ruth. Oh, Rebecca, take care. You continue to take care of yourself, Jennifer. Bye, Penny. Nice to see you, Shannon. Bye, Shannon, and congratulations on your first live yesterday. Links below. Have a joyful, creative week, says Kat. You too, Kat. Morgan, you take care. Oh, Angela C. Angela Columbia, you take care. So nice to meet you. So glad that you could join us. You'll leave me here thinking about these prompts. I'm going to go over and give a big hug to Freddie from Gail. This is from Gail, a big hug for you. There you go. There we are. Right, I put the phone down. I'll see you in people's chats and on in people's comments, and take care, everyone. Bye.